Welcome to presentation. Hello, I'm student of Masters in BPP University. This recorded presentation addresses task 3. This presentation outlines a technology management project proposal focused on enterprise digital transformation in legacy dependent organizations. The project is developed within the technology management project proposal module and addresses a complex real-world challenge relevant to large enterprises operating in data intensive and highly regulated environments. The presentation summarizes the problem context, the proposed technology based solution, key implementation considerations, and the overall project plan. Next, introduction and overview. The chosen specialism for this project is enterprise digital transformation and technology management. The focus is on large organizations operating in sectors such as financial services, retail, and logistics, where digital systems are to critical to delay operations and regular compliance. These organizations face increasing pressure to improve agility, scale digital capabilities, and compete in data driven markets while continuing to rely on aging legacy IT systems. As a result, digital transformation has become a strategic necessity rather than an optional IT initiative. Delivering sustainable value now requires structured technology management approaches rather than isolated technology upgrades. Specialism and context. This project sits within the specialism of enterprise digital transformation and technology management, which emphasizes governance, strategic alignment, and organizational change. The organizational context is characterized by enterprise scale operations with tightly coupled systems supporting core business processes. These systems are often deeply embedded and difficult to modify without disruption. Key pressures include system interdependencies, growing integration complexity, and increasing regularity and competitive demands. From a management perspective, these pressures means that digital transformation must be governed at enterprise level to ensure that technology investments remain aligned with long-term strategic objectives. Problem definition. The core problem addressed in this project is that large enterprises struggle to execute digital transformation initiatives effectively due to deeply embedded legacy IT systems. This problem is complex for several reasons. Technological legacy systems accumulate technical debt, lack interoperability, and rely on rigid architectures that constrain innovation. Organizationally, transformation efforts often encounter resistance to challenge skill gaps and fragmented ownership across departments. Such organizations face a tension between maintaining operational stability and pursuing long-term digital goals. Evidence from recent studies shows that many legacy modernization initiatives fail not because of technology limitations but due to weak governance and poor change management. This highlights why the problems require strategic technology management rather than purely technical solutions. Proposed solution overview. To address this problem, the project proposes a phased enterprise digital transformation framework. The core principle of this framework is incremental risk aware transformation rather than disruptive big bang change. A phased approach is selected because it reduces operational and regulatory risk, supports organizational learning, and enables continuous value realization and throughout the transformation journey. By breaking transformation into manageable stages, enterprises can modernize legacy systems while remaining maintaining business continuity and governance control. This approach aligns with best practices identified in recent research and reflects the module emphasizes on feasibility, innovation, and strategic alignment. Technology and strategy components. The proposed solution integrates several technology and strategy components that work together at an enterprise level. A hybrid cloud architecture enables legacy and modern systems to coexist, balancing operational stability with scalability. An enterprise's integration layer, supported by APIs and middleware, ensures interoperability and reduces system fragmentation. Agile delivery and structured change enablement support iterative development, pilot testing, and continuous feedback. Finally, strong digital governance and leadership provide executive oversight and risk management and strategic alignment. Together, these components demonstrate how technology, people, and processes must be managed collectively to support the enterprise wide digital transformation. Project plan. The transformation program is structured as a phased and risk aware project plan. It begins with an assessment phase to evaluate legacy systems and organization readiness, followed by solution design and governance definition. Pilot execution, always validation of feasibility before scaling, and after which incremental and enterprise wide implementation is undertaken. The final phase focuses on optimization and continuous improvement, and this logical sequencing reduces uncertainty, remains operational continuity, and minimizes regularity and business disruption, making the overall plan feasible for large and complex organization. Implementation considerations. Successful implementation depends on several critical success factors and challenges. Key success factors include strong executive sponsorship, which enables cross functional alignment, and robust governance to ensure alignment with organizational objectives. Workforce capability development is also essential to support adoption and reduce resistance. Key challenges includes organizational resistance to change, risk of vendor and architectural lock-in, and financial or skills related resource constraints. Management decisions are critical because leadership competence and governance quality directly influence whether transformation initiatives deliver sustainable outcomes or stall during execution. Strategic value and impact. From a leadership perspective, the strategic value of the proposed solution lies in its long term organizational impact. The framework supports improved agility, scalability, and data driven decision while reducing long term operational and technology risk. Over time, it embeds sustainable digital capability across the enterprise and strengthens alignment between business strategy and technology investment. The risk of inaction is significant, including escalating legacy maintenance cost, loss of competitiveness, and increased exposure to operational and regulatory risk. Digital transformation, therefore, directly influences enterprise resilience and economic security. And conclusion. In conclusion, legacy dependent enterprises face significant challenges in executing digital transformation effectively. This project proposes a phased governed enterprise digital transformation framework that addresses these challenges through risk aware implementation, operational continuity, and strategic alignment. The structured project plan, governance mechanisms, and leadership focus demonstrate readiness and feasibility, and ultimately managed digital transformation should be viewed as a strategic imperative rather than a technical upgrade. And last one are references. Thank you.